Hi guys, we are Team Panda Guard, and our main focus is safety and security. And like, these are the technologies, these are the core technologies we're using: status, happy days, and the BOSA beacon system. In today's modern world, security is a key issue, especially for working parents. When both the parents are working, it's very hard for them to keep track of their children, what they're doing. Are they in the house? Are they out? Their safety is a huge concern. So, in order to alleviate that concern, we present you our solution.
This is Panda Guard. So it is a security monitoring system that makes use of beacons, voice technology, and decentralized tokens. How does it work? Well, first, you go into a home, you set up I beacons. Each I beacon is configured hand in hand to work with decentralized tokens in order to keep track of authorized users within the home. So how do the beacons work?
So, so basically, the way beacons work is they're a low energy Bluetooth device that emit data, and so data that we're picking up is the strength of the signal coming out, and we use that. We feed it into the BOSA API, and we calculate the XY coordinates for each device. So, for example, he has a Raspberry Pi that is monitoring all the I beacons around here, and you'll see that these values up here update. As he walks around, they'll change. So that's giving you an X and Y coordinates on the map. So we didn't have time to implement it on a map to where you could actually see in the home or in the office place where that person was. But it also gives you the temperature.
So get into how that works. First, we're going to give you a little demo of how the front end will work. So essentially, what the user will see is a configuration file. Once the iBeacons are set up in the home, this is what they'll see. It'll display the user dashboard, which will give the user their token, their name, and their host ID. If a user wants to add a permanent resident to the home, all they go do, they go to the board, they add it, they give the relation, they can add resident, the resident's added. If they want to add a guest, they set the input for guest token, they say how long they want them to stay, and then the guest is officially authorized. So these tokens are useful for tracking individuals when you want to know who is and isn't allowed in the home. So for example, let's say you want to know when your son gets home from work. Once the beacon detects that the son is home from work, you'll receive a text. If you want to know when your daughter gets home from school, you'll receive another text. Additionally, these beacons also keep track of the environmental data. So if you want to know whether or not the home reaches above a certain or goes above a certain threshold or below a certain threshold for temperature, you will also receive text. And my phone has been vibrating. And here you can see the different security messages that we've got from him walking around.
Nice.
And so these are just one of the applications.
All right. So our main goal here is to eliminate the concerns that arise from a lack of information. Because as a parent, the worst thing that can happen to anybody is not know what has happened to your child. And even as a loved one, as long as you have an inkling of what has happened to them or where they are, or what the situation is, it can alleviate a lot of those fear, panic, and a lot of other negative emotions. You know, bro.
This isn't my
Okay.
Is that the sound that goes
So-
off when there's problems?
Maybe. We'll see. So, for the future, what we're looking at is now this system, this tracking system is not only useful for within one family home, we can extend it to multiple apartment complexes. So this way, we'd be not leveraging an entire community to make sure each and every single member in that community is safe, secure, and alert at all times. Especially when we sync this data with first responders, when people like firefighters say there's an emergency, fire in your apartment. When firefighters come in, they will have all the data that they need to secure your love doing this. So that is Panda Guard,
Thank you.
and thank you for your time. Any questions?
One or two questions, and then the judges are gonna huddle. Anybody?
Want to play devil advocate? Real quick, can someone make comments? Can someone hack into the system, or can the system be used negatively as somebody trying to track somebody down instead of for intended purpose?
That was a concern. That was a concern, which is why we're using the ERC20 token system. So these tokens are inherently encrypted, and they're also split up in discrete pieces. So this way, everybody doesn't have. Only those who are authorized will have the respective information.
Additionally, if the beacon detects someone that's unauthorized, it will send a text as well. So that's why you would set people to be in your home with an authorized beacon.
Any other questions?
Use fire as a potential, I guess, solution. The problem with fire is that it's hot. It melts things. You know, granted, all of these beacons around here can be done with the purposes of demo up pretty high, which to me would seem like it would be a potential problem if there were a fire in here. Do you guys think about that solution?
Different hardware for that. One of the concerns is too is smoke. We were thinking about utilizing Roar in order to emit the frequency because Bluetooth can be blocked by the smoke. So that is more of a hardware problem that we're trying to figure out.
As long as you thought about it, yeah.
Right now, this is a working demonstration
Then-
product. This is why we are
Yeah.
using.
Sure. Right. Thanks, everybody.